Court does call the case Hannah Realty and Property Management versus Letta Boone. Letta Boone,
She's trying to unmute right now.
she is. Oh, there she is. I see her.
I'm here, Lita Boone.
Lita. Oh,
Lita.
Lita. Okay.
Yeah.
You were just waiting to unmute to yell at me about that, weren't you?
I could.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I got thick skin. I'm sorry, Lita. All right, now, where are we, Mr. Pantera, on this case?
This is not mine.
This is not yours. Whose is it?
This is the matter where they've been instructed to get counsel, Your Honor. And they
Where Hannah Realty's been instructed to get counsel?
correct. Mr. Joseph Coram, I believe, is
Is he
the owner.
As Joseph is here,
Mr. Karam?
I'm the property owner.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But this is in the, it's a corporation that owns this property, right?
No, the corporation is my property owner acting on my behalf. I am the property owner.
And your name is correct. I don't have this filed as that. I have this filed under the name of the property of Hannah Realty and Property Management.
Yes, because they represent me. Michael, yeah.
But the lease is between who and who?
Between Hannah Property Realty and Lita.
So my understanding is Judge Washington has instructed that you are to have an attorney represent the plaintiff in this case.
I thought she said we should reach an agreement and bring it to her.
Well,
Yes.
certainly that can happen, but if you are going to appear for another hearing, it's very clear to me that you guys were instructed to get an attorney.
When we said we didn't have an attorney, she put us in a different room and said we should go and discuss it and come with an agreement.
Certainly. Do you have an agreement?
Yes, we do.
Ms. Boone, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. What is the agreement?
Michael, would you please read it out?
Well, okay. That's a property.
Well, I can read it out. I can read it out.
Yeah, well, you'll have to because the property manager can't legally represent this
Okay.
corporation.
That's who wrote the contract
Wrote what contract, ma'am?
that he's going to read out to us. The agreement.
Okay. What is the agreement?
That the agreement is that I don't owe the 9. I owe 7,000. I think I don't have it right in front of me. And
I can
that
give you the figures. As at October 1st, she owed $7,449.58. The agreement was that she would start paying $500 a month, and she has already started making the payments, $500 a month. And then from November 1, she will make her regular monthly payments in addition to paying the back rent of $500 a month until it is paid off.
Okay, what day is the 500 due?
She has already paid the first one.
Okay, but the subsequent months, what day is she supposed to pay the 500?
It's on the first of each month.
So she's got to pay her rent and 500 on the first of each month?
Yes, please.
The only way I'm signing it is the 500's got to be due by the 15th. If it's going to happen, There's no way somebody's going to be able to do that. Otherwise, she would be here.
And also in the contract, you stated, ask me how much I'll be able to pay. We never set a date. And today now you saying I need to have the 18 and the 500. That's not in the contract that you sent me. So I'm confused right now.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm not sure what contract we're talking about.
We will agree to the 15th, Your Honor, the 500 by the 15th. So let's put that on record. In addition to the normal rent, which is due on the 1st of each month.
Miss,
I don't.
Miss,
I
is
don't.
that what you agreed to? What?
Well, we
Thank you.
we went into a Zoom room. I thought everything was unfair, but they said that this is the way it is. So I don't have no more fight in me. So
All right, hold on. So Miss Boone,
yes,
just tell me this. So you don't want to agree to this?
I don't want to be.
Well, okay, go ahead. What were you going to say? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'm just agreeing to it.
Well, hold on. Talk to me, okay? I wouldn't ask if I didn't care.
It's just so in the Zoom room, we had made a meeting. His property management told him that it was things in here that I spent a lot of money on paying to fix up this place. Well, first of all, I moved in unaware that it was infested with bugs. So I took care of that problem. So he did pay me back for that. And then I noticed like 2 weeks later, I had moved a barbecue grill and it was a big hole in the patio. So I paid like $1,500 to fix that. The washer and dryer and stove and refrigerator that came with the house was all didn't work. So I had to fix it. So that made me get behind in the bills. And then he just came and fixed electricity and my bill was going up. It was $600 every month and I'm by myself. And I'm like telling him that it's a problem with electricity. And he just came and fixed it 2 weeks ago. And you can notice my bill went back down to $150 instead of $600 a month. So I've been paying him every 2 weeks that I can and stuff. And then one check he said he never got, but I just been paying him, trying to catch up. And I couldn't never catch up. So I told him, let's go to court and get this settled because I'm constantly giving you guys all my money and it's looking like I'm never catching up and I don't know what's going on.
So what it sounds like to me is there was not an agreement when you guys came out of that Zoom room.
The agreement was that he would take off because he said I owe $9,000. So he took off the Orchid bill and
The Orkin bill,
yes.
is that the pest bill?
Yes.
Why are you paying that anyway?
Because he said his property manager said that I didn't report to him that it had a bug problem. And then when I talked to Orchid, they said it was already a bug problem here. So I just paid for it. I didn't know I worked a lot. So I just want to live nice and comfortably. But for $1,800 a month.
I hear you. But, well, that wasn't going to be on there anyway, or shouldn't have been on there because that's typically it's going to be the landlord's responsibility.
He said since I didn't inform him with these problems, which I did. So
okay. All right. I'm going to stop this right now. Sir, my understanding is Judge Washington told you guys to get an attorney.
We told him we will try and get
Did Judge Washington tell you, sir, don't play a word game with me. Did she inform you to get an attorney?
Yes, but then she said
hold on, and you showed up today without an attorney.
Sir, if I can answer, may I answer, please? She put us, when we said we didn't have an attorney, she put us in a Zoom room and said, go and get this settled and come back. And when we did, we asked Lita Would she be able to afford an attorney? She said, no. So we actually went through all this with her, and we thought we had an agreement. We signed the document.
You don't understand something. You have to have an attorney because it's a corporation that the lease is signed with. The lease is between a corporation and Miss Boone. The
Yes.
lease is between you and the corporation who filed this. However, it got filed that way, has to have an attorney.
Yes, Your Honor. This
Yeah.
is Hannah Realty and Property Management, Michael Hanna. Yes, when we were in there, the judge advised that because I had put my name on there.
Then why are you guys here without an attorney?
Okay, well, can I finish, sir? Your Honor, she said, okay, she asked the tenant leader, did you seek out counsel? And she said yes, but she didn't qualify. So she would have to obtain her own attorney. So then the judge told both parties, look, y'all need to work this out. You need to come into some type of agreement. And she put us in the room. So we went in the room and we came up with an agreement. I mean, we stayed there for hours. And what Ms. Boone is talking about, which I know is really kind of like irrelevant, the orchid, when she said, I said, we paid for the first remedy of these bugs. And I guess she reached back out to them and said they didn't do it right. And they told her something in which she had to pay more money and had her paying $300 a month or something on some type of contract with them. And I said, leader, why come you didn't tell me about this? I said, why you didn't tell us so that we could deal with them? If you saying they didn't do it right, but you enter into a contract with them without our knowledge, that's not the owner's responsibility. So that's what we
Mike,
got
you
to do.
told me, Mike,
Well, we came up with the number.
morning, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the morning that I woke up and it was infested, I told you, look on my other phone number. I told you, you told me to call Orkin, but now you don't remember.
But we paid for that. We paid for that.
But you just told the judge that I didn't give you no knowledge of what was going
Not
on.
on the second
That's
time.
what I'm
No,
saying. You're
the second
confusing
time.
me.
No, wait a minute. Don't be confused because you the one told me. I didn't know nothing about it. We was wondering why was you paying $300 a month?
I didn't give you no knowledge. I mean, that just hurts. That causes physical pain.
You told me you paying all this money. I understand your daughter got in problems. You was getting garnishy. But what I'm saying is,
I don't have any garnishes.
Stop
sir.
right
I don't
now.
have no
about the orchid thing.
Stop.
That's
No, stop. What part of stop don't you understand? I'm not having it. You guys are supposed to show up with an attorney. You don't have an attorney. Of rights, this case ought to be dismissed because you can't represent the corporation. That's what the judge told you before. And I'm not going to have you going around and around with Miss Boone and trying to throw her business out in the street and say she's got this and that. Not going to happen here. Not today. Judge Washington gave you the warning. I understand it, that you were supposed to be represented by counsel. She may have put you into a room so that you guys could agree to it. My understanding in listening to Miss Boone is that she has not agreed to something, or at least feels that she's coerced in doing so. You guys don't have an attorney. You keep trying to represent yourself. If you want to go ahead and commit a felony, because it's a 4-year felony for you to be representing a corporation, if you want to do that, you go ahead. You're not going to do that on my watch. Case dismissed. You can start over. Thank you. Do I have anything else right now? These are right. Court does call the case.
But by the way, for those of you who don't know, this right here is also Zach. He's stalking me under 2 names after providing me all the material. Thank you very much, but you should check it out. It's very good.
Prosecutor. How you doing, Mr. Boyd?
Hi, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. Your name?
Robert Thomas Blight.
Are they going to give me good news when I call them out and they're going to tell me that you've done what I asked you to do? Or are they going to tell me, or are they going to tell me that you haven't done it all of what I asked you to do?
I got a big dump by the garage. I'm ready to go. I
Ready to go. What do you mean?
get my permit, there tomorrow.
Mr. Boyd, you're not going to make me push in jail again, are you?
I hope not.
Well,
I
come
can't get
on,
it done from there.
Mr. Boyd. I can't wait to hear what they're going to tell me. I've been waiting for bated breath since my recorder told me you were coming in here today. Yesterday, she told me that, oh boy, what has Mr. Boyd done? Or more importantly, what has he not done? Has he done anything? All right, I'll give you a lawyer if you want one. If you want a lawyer, I'm going to give you one right now. Do you want a lawyer?
No, thank you.
Your name.
Caitlin Coltar, I'm in Fresno Township.
Your name.
Or somebody else dropped out.
What are you going to tell me? Tell me it's all cleaned up. Tell me it looks like the Taj Mahal. Tell me we'd all want to move in there.
The only progress is that he's gotten a dumpster this week delivered to the site. On the
Nice.
side of the dumpster that I admit the garage is still.
Oh, Mr. Boyd, you're killing me. You're killing me.
I was
You're
waiting
killing me,
till I come in
Smalls.
today before putting anything in the dumpster. But
Why?
if you send me to jail for 85 days, I'm gonna send the dumpster back. I can't have it sit there.
Why are you being a wise guy with me?
I'm not, sir. I'm just telling you the truth.
I don't know what to do with it. Short of sending him for 85 days. He's going to be in there for Christmas. How old are you again?
Pardon?
How old are you again?
78. The 27th of this month.
Well, we share a birthday. Just, you have a couple years on.
Yes, sir.
What am I going to do?
Your Honor, I don't know what to do. We did have an opportunity this morning to speak to Mr. Boyd. He told us just about the same, that he hasn't done a whole lot since last time we were here. He hasn't obtained a demolition permit to take down that garage, so
He has or hasn't?
there's been no progress towards doing at least that very first goal. I do have a picture that Mr. Harris took yesterday showing the front of the property that still has the trailer, the boat, the vehicles, what have you.
I don't know why you're making me do this. I don't know why you're making me do this, Mr. Boyd.
I put the boat out in front.
Mr. Boyd, I don't know why you're making me do this. I do not know why you are pushing me to the point that you leave me no choice. I don't understand why you're doing this. I really don't understand it.
I do work.
You see why I couldn't wait? Zach serves these up to me on a silver platter. They didn't fit with the last stream, but I'm like, I got to do it. These clips are too good.
Oh, I'm 78, you know.
You haven't done anything.
I have. I've done a lot. I've moved a lot of stuff. I had to throw away what I didn't want.
What did you move? What did you move? When did you move it? I don't know that you've done anything.
You wouldn't see it because I put it away.
Can you guys give me something positive here?
Try to start with the positive that he got the dumpster. He has not pulled. Nothing that the book says it's for sale. There's not a for sale sign on it. I mean, at least put a for sale sign on it if you're going to park it in front of yours. Because he's moved the boat when you were there. It was in the back.
Right.
He moved it to the street.
Nice.
It makes it look worse. But he says it's for sale, but there's not even a for sale sign on it.
How's somebody supposed to be a mind reader? See a boat out there and they think it's for sale without a sign? Don't have anything to be for sale if there's not a for sale sign.
My son promised me that he was going to put a sign on it. He's half owner in the boat.
I don't know what to do. Do you have any ordinance that allows you guys to go in there and clean it up and put it on his tax rolls?
Short of abating the nuisance civil court, we don't have
Sort of a what?
abate the nuisance civil.
In circuit court. I know, but maybe that's the route you need to go.
I was hopeful that this would have put Mr. Boyd on notice, and I understand that doing some time maybe would have jump started the progress, but unfortunately.
All right,
Give me a chance to start tearing it down.
I don't know, Mr. Boyd. Come on.
Nice big dump box here.
How long's it been going on, this case, Miss Foley Carter?
Based on the register of actions, he's had ordinance violations dating back to 2011 or
2011, we were young then. You were young, I was young.
this citation was issued back.
It's 14 years ago. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Judge. This citation was issued back in April. Prior to that, he had the civil infraction citation for the same thing.
So you've done nothing. You've done nothing. When were you last in court? Mr. Boyd, I feel horrible. You are a pleasant, likable man, but you are not complying with orders. That's a dangerous building.
Yes, sir.
Forget the blight. It's just flat out dangerous over there. And I can't get you to do anything. I usually would like to think I'm more successful at causing people to understand that they have to do something, and I don't know what to do with you. I really don't. I don't know what I can do. When were you last here? A month ago?
Something like that.
And you've done nothing but move the boat out without a for sale sign and order a dumpster that has nothing in it.
Well, my truck was in the shop for 3 weeks.
Well, good. Then if your truck was in the shop, then you had to be home and you had all kinds of time to do things. I don't know what else to do, guys. I just don't know what else to do. If I saw some effort.
Well, I'll see how well I do with the dump.
New review hearing date in 4 weeks, Lisa.
November 19th at 8:30.
November 19th at 8:30. When I go home tonight, I'm going to feel horrible. But I have to give you another 5 days. I'm setting another review hearing date on November 19th at 8:30.
That doesn't give me.
Mr. Boyd. It's just this the way it's going to go until you take care of the property. You think I feel good about this? I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with you. You're just defiant. I don't know what is going on with you, but I can't allow this to go on. I just can't. This is nothing I want to do. Zero interest in doing what I'm doing right now. None. I'll go home and think about this tonight. Like, what could I have said to Mr. Boyd on the multiple other occasions that he appeared in front of me that might have compelled him to do something?
I feel I have done things.
Mr. Boyd? I'm sorry. Have a seat. I feel horrible. You make me do things I don't want to do. Have a seat over there, sir.
I'm good with it.
Derek Paul Lopez Jr. Torrance, 25B149389, A and B and C. And I also have 25B149398. And then I also have a sentencing here.
Yeah.
On file 258148681A. Sir, your name?
Attorney Mike Baldwin, House Counsel, Judge, as to 898B, and 98. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment pretrial for purposes of arraignment. On those four matters, my client stands mute and waives formal reading of the general information and complaint. We're asking that this be scheduled for a subsequent pretrial date.
Not guilty pleas are entered. We have a possession of a controlled substance, open intox, super drunk. And no ops. I'm entering not guilty pleas on all of those. Where does your client work at?
I'll allow him an opportunity. I didn't see that. He's unemployed for 2 years. He received Social Security disability. He's also got to go before the forensic center. He's got a date of October 23rd tomorrow to report to a law firm. There's some judicial reason. It looks like he's in front of Bradley Cobb on a forensic appointment case. So it looks like he's going in for a forensic
I
induction.
need a bond sheet.
Judge, on the 81A case, today's the date time set for sentence.
I don't want to talk about that. I'm setting a bond yet, still.
Okay, yes.
He's got a horrible record. He's got a prior drug charge from 05. He's got a prior impaired charge from 12. He's got another drug charge from 25. He's got a jury trial scheduled on another drug charge next year. I don't know,
First of all, he's showing up for every court hearing. I just want to make sure that I'm aware of. There was one bench warrant on the register of actions for 98, but because he was incarcerated. Yes, I'm thank you. 81.
He had crack and marijuana. They're recommending jail.
They are. And Your Honor, we discussed this. He went in May of last year, May 29th, I think was the incident date. For reasons which I can't figure out, he was apparently not arraigned on my case. He wasn't arraigned until July 2nd. And
What case?
on the, this case that we're on, Judge, the 81 case.
No, he wasn't arraigned until August 27th.
Well, there wasn't no.
He didn't show up on July the 2nd. He didn't show up on July 16. He posted a bond on July 30. He was arraigned on August 27th. Then we adjourned it to September 10th and the 24th. And then he pled on the 24th.
The rub is this. He was picked up on May 29th, the incident date. He went into Wayne County Jail on the 30th of May, and he sat in there for 2 months. And the question is, why wasn't he arraigned?
And that's why I didn't even know the court date. And
He was oblivious.
Well, he must have been on another case.
That's what I explained to my client that it looked like to me, but it doesn't change the fact that the incident happened on the 29th. He's brought into custody. So they know that there's this allegation of a controlled substance charge, and he's not arraigned, so he's sitting in jail without jail credit. We would ask that the court, and I'm going to respect my client's request, I'm going to ask the court to give him any jail credit that he's entitled to with this court.
Well, he's going to have to provide us with some proof.
That he was in jail?
Yeah, I mean, hang on a second. Slow down.
Now, my client is asking me to ask the court, and I will, for probation.
Well, I get it, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to sentence him today.
And wait until we do the,
He can get his proof, but on this case, I'll give you a personal bond on this drunk driving, but you're not going to be released until you're fitted with a SoberLink device. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to have to be fitted with a SoberLink device.
as a bond condition.
As a bond condition. So I'll give you a personal bond, but you're going to be, sir, you're going to be taken downtown and you're going to remain in custody until they can fit you with a sober link. This is crazy. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Slow down. Let me talk.
He wants.
Hang on. I'm not done.
Yes, Judge.
AANA 4 times a week, not to be released until fitted with a sober link device.
Yes, Judge.
What's the problem?
First of all, let me finish something.
And then I'll adjourn I'll set a pretrial on this and I'll set the sentencing date over on the other one.
So that, Your Honor, I'm going to just emphasize to my client, I know.
What does he want? He's agitating me right now.
I'm sorry, sir, but like.
What do you want?
He wants to go to his forensic
I don't think
appointment.
this is, but I'll get in trouble for this
When is that?
tomorrow. And that's what I was trying to say.
You don't
I really like it when Judge Dad gets agitated. Just the way he pronounces that particular word. It's too good.
have the money to get your own sober link.
I do have money. I have money, sir. If you would just give me another day, I could.
No.
Tomorrow after this appointment, so I don't violate my.
Looks like he's got to be at the forensic evaluation
Here's the
on
problem.
October 23rd at 9 a.m.
He's going to have to deal with somebody else because, sir,
So,
I don't trust him. Knock it off. Do not argue with me. Otherwise, I'm setting a real high cash bond here. I am not about to argue with you. You're awaiting sentencing and you go and pick up a drunk driving. Your record's horrible. No wonder they're recommending jail. They do not give me enough money to argue with people, and I'm not starting today.
I'm sorry.
Have a seat. That's the order of the court. We're going to give them a new date, Lisa, as soon as we can on these. These are out of Brownstown. So what day do you want to give them? In other words, I'm adjourning the sentencing to that date and the pretrials on the other case.
Judge, my understanding is once he's fitted with the sober link, he's ready to go against personal law.
Correct. Sir, shut up and sit down.
That's fine. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Go ahead, Lisa.
November 5th at 8:30.
Okay.
November 5th at 8:30. Those are going to be the dates.
Yes, that's.
What was his bond amount?
I'm setting of 2,500 personal on the new cases, but I'm not going to let them be released until fitted with a GPS, until fitted with a sober link device. So I'll set that November 5th at 8:30. And we're going to have to do a minimus that indicates that. And I hope they can fit them with it today, but there's just not enough confidence that I have that he's not going to go out and do something else. So that's what I'm doing.
Well, there you have it. You see my problem. Zach sent me too much good stuff. I just couldn't not share it. Thank you, Zach. Seriously. Those are fantastic. I'm going to try right now. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, I had the greatest case in history involving Mr. Lau. And then somebody made me a really good song. I don't even remember who now, but I get it. And he has another case coming, but then he's never appeared again. So I haven't had any chance to play it. I'm not sure if Mr. Lau is coming back. So I'm going to ride it out here at the end with this song. Hopefully he has another appearance and we get to play it again, but otherwise I'll forget about it. Oh, good Lord. Now it's not working. I couldn't hunt it down. All right. I'll figure it out. Remind me. I'll play it at the end of the next one. Thank y'all for coming out. Thanks again, Zach. Those were just so fun. I had to do it. I promise I'm done. 5 streams. I'm done for the night.